Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video. So today's video is episode 2 of Teatime with Kat, and today I'm going to be having my actual tea, well my lunch, but it looks like a tea, and a lovely cup of refreshing berry fruit. So this tea is literally from Aldi, cheapest tea you can get. I've actually tried it before and I absolutely love it, so I thought perfect to show you guys this tea. So yeah, that's what I'll be having today. I'm just about to tuck into my lunch, which is what was it? Ravioli. So it's spinach and ricotta ravioli, also from Aldi, mixed in with some pesto and some cheese, and then also on top I've put two, I think it's butternut squash and like lentil potatoes, with like Italian sausages. So basically it's sausages with the pesto and everything. I've kind of mixed it all in together, so hopefully that should be super nice. I'm really excited to try that, and I'll let you guys know. I didn't actually film how I made it, but it was super easy. You just put the ravioli in a pan for about 5 to 6 minutes with a little bit of salt, and then I fried the sausages in a pan, but it did set my fire alarm off about 20 times, so next time I think I'm just going to put them in the oven like I normally do. But I was quite hungry, so I thought I'd do it on the pan quickly now. But yeah, I'd recommend, if you've got a sensitive fire alarm like I do, that thinks there's a fire when there isn't every day, then I'd recommend putting them in the oven. So yeah, that's what I'm having right now, and then I'm going to fill you in on my weekend, which I just had, and also last week. I've had such a fun week and weekend. So I'm going to fill you guys in with everything I did. Hopefully you guys get a good overview of my week. So without further ado, let's get into the video. If you like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe and turn the bell on if you'd like to see more. Oh my god, you guys, so I just tried the sausage, and although it's a little bit burnt, as you can probably see, it tastes absolutely amazing. So thanks mum for getting me these sausages. She's so sweet. Basically, before I went back home, she bought me like loads of like little food bits and stuff for me to eat in the week, and the sausages were one of them, and they're amazing, so definitely will be buying them again. They're great. So I hope you all had a good week. I know I definitely have. So I just finished up my lunch, which was so yummy, as I explained in the last clip. It was honestly such a good lunch, and like I really needed it because I've been traveling this morning. So I should probably start with this weekend. I went back home, which was so lovely. Basically my boyfriend's mum was having like a little dinner party thing where like everyone was going back, like all the family. So we basically spent the weekend like chilling together, and it was so good, having like amazing food, amazing wine. So on the Friday I travelled back home. Basically I got the train from Exeter to Bristol, which was delayed by about an hour, which was so annoying, like awful. But I got chatting to two like old ladies who were also on their way to Bristol, and we just got talking, and it was really nice actually to like just chat to other people, and like they were honestly so sweet. So yeah, that was really nice. Even though it was delayed, it turned out not to be too bad. And I met George and his sister at Bristol Parkway, and then they drove to our house back home. So we went to George's and had like an amazing like big dinner. We had like curry, loads of naan bread, loads of sides, like it was so yum, and drank so much wine, like unreal amounts of wine. Like I was so tipsy. So many funny things happened. Like okay, this is so embarrassing. Basically, I was drinking my Prosecco, and the next thing I know, I also had wine as well. I had 2 drinks. I put the Prosecco down. The next thing I know, it's all over George's dad. It's sprayed all over his jumper. Like the glass is smashed. Like it's a really nice glass. It's just smashed over the table, and yeah, that wasn't great. I mean, luckily they like me, so yeah, that was kind of awkward but funny. So yeah, like it was really nice actually just to have a chilled evening, even if I always seem to make a bit of a mess of myself when I'm with my boyfriend's family, which probably isn't ideal. But yeah, that was really nice. And then on the Saturday, I actually went back home to my house because I only live about 20 minutes away, and I got to meet my baby cousin for the first time, and I'd never held a baby before ever, so it was actually so nice. Like I just got to hold this little baby all day. She was only 6 weeks old, and I like cuddled her and played with her, and it was really sweet. So I had such a good day Saturday. It was really nice and homely. I baked like a really nice lemon drizzle cake for everyone, which was so good. And then in the evening I went back to George's house, and we had like a really lovely dinner there too, which was so nice. And I had more wine, got more drunk. It was actually just a weekend of eating too much food and drinking too much wine. Like for pudding, I couldn't decide. There was banoffee pie, which I'd never tried before, and a lemon roulade, and there was something else I think as well, and I'm pretty sure I just put a bit of everything in my bowl. Like I just had everything. I was like, how greedy can one girl be? But yeah, so I literally filled my bowl up with dessert, and I couldn't even eat it all. Like I definitely had eyes bigger than my belly. But yeah, that was really nice. Like it's just been a super like wholesome weekend, like being with everyone, having such a great time. Like seeing my mum on the Saturday was so lovely. Like it was really quite sad, but my dad was away on Saturday night. He was out with his friends, so I didn't actually get to see him all that much. So yeah, that wasn't that great. Like I really did want to see him, but I know in like a couple of weeks, I think in 2 weeks time, I'm actually back home for Christmas. So yeah, I'm so excited. So I'll get to see him then, but that was a bit of a shame. But like the weekend as a whole was amazing. And then I woke up Sunday feeling like quite hungover, to be honest with you. Like, you know, I felt a bit sick. But then we had to go to Go Ape, which for those of you who don't know is like a big like outdoor kind of like loads of like, I don't even know how to explain it, like climbing and like all that kind of thing. And honestly, that kind of thing does terrify me a little bit. Like I was trying to play it off and try and act like I wasn't scared, but I actually was really nervous. And George, I think, was a bit nervous for me too, because he knows I'm quite clumsy. So he actually didn't want to go behind me. He wanted to make sure his sister did, to like check up on me. So yeah, that was really fun. But there were parts of it where like I was genuinely terrified. Like I mean genuinely terrified. I was like almost crying. There was one bit which, if anyone's done this one, it's at the Wire Forest, they're literally going to be like, you're such a baby. But basically there's a thing called a Tarzan swing, and like you're obviously clipped in, like you hold on to all 3 ropes, and then you have to like step off the platform and you swing across, and then you end up on like a big rope thing that's like hanging down, and you have to cling onto it and then climb your way up and then get onto the platform. So basically I had to do that, and I just could not for the life of me get off it. Like all of the like instructors and stuff were like, come on, just one little step, 1, 2, 3, come on. And George was like, come on Kat, you can do it, you can do it. And then literally I just couldn't. Like his sister was behind me like, come on, it's all right, like, you can. And I just couldn't. I was about to start hyperventilating. I could feel my like senses kicking in. I was like, oh no, like I just can't do it. And then I just had to go for it. Like there was 3 people queued up behind me. I was making a big queue. I was like, I can't keep everyone waiting. I've got to do it, because like it'd be so embarrassing if they had to come up and like pick me up and like get me off it. So I stepped out off the platform and I screamed like a banshee. Like I was screaming so loud. And I just, when I got there, I actually just started crying. Like when I clung onto the other side, literally I was just like, oh my God, like all my emotions came over me, and I was like, you're such a baby. But like I hated it, like honestly hated it. So for those of you who don't like heights and don't like outdoor things, I wouldn't recommend that part of the course. Like if I could have avoided it, I would have. But like there was an alternative route, but by that point it was like too late for me to even do it, because like there was a big queue behind me, so I had to jump off. So I did it, and I can't even say I was like happy about it. Like George was like, oh, I'm sure you're really happy you did it, but I still don't even know if I was happy that I did it. Like maybe I am, because I obviously overcame a fear. Like I did it even though I didn't want to, but I think it was all peer pressure. Like had I had an opportunity, if someone had said you don't have to do it, I probably would have been like, okay, and like gone. Like I don't know, it just wasn't really my kind of thing. Like I had a great day, don't get me wrong, but I definitely probably won't do it again. Yeah, I definitely won't. I don't know why I said probably. I definitely won't do it again. Like it was good, like it was a one-time thing, but yeah, I just don't think I will. But yeah, so the day was really good. Got some videos of me doing the zip wire, so I'll definitely insert that into this video, and you can see my landing, one of which was actually good. Like the zip wire was really long, and when you get to the bottom bit, you have to kind of, as soon as your feet touch the ground, like start running. And one of them I actually did really well. Like I started running and I landed like straight up. But 2 other times I landed right on my ass. Like, I just fell over. Like, it was bad. I literally was like running, and then I just landed like flat on my back. But I always managed to like pull myself up, so I didn't actually get any mud on me, because that would have been really annoying. But yeah, I didn't get any mud on my bum, but like, you know, I definitely didn't land gracefully, shall we say. Like, people definitely did it better than me. But yeah, so it was super fun. I had a great time, and as soon as I got back, I had like a massive roast dinner that George's mum had prepared for me. So that was super nice, and it was literally like a full roast. Like, I didn't have meat, I had these like nut cutlet things, but yeah, I had that, and then I had like all the veg, all the trimmings, like everything, and it was so good. I love a good roast dinner. It makes me feel really like homely and nice and Christmassy, I suppose. Like, now we're getting to that time of year, I'm getting all like festive and excited. So yeah, that was really good. And then we just like chilled, but I'm not gonna lie, I was in like a really bad mood like Sunday evening before I got back to Bristol, because like I was just so tired. You know when like you've actually not done that much? Like, obviously I don't go out, but I mean like mainly I'd actually been chilling and just eating food all weekend, but I just felt really drained and like really tired. So that wasn't like the best for me. I did feel quite irritated, just because I just did feel so tired. But when we got back to Bristol, like I relaxed. We literally chatted for like 4 hours. Like, we bought a film to watch, and then we just never watched it. Like, we literally just sat there, chatted. I had a bit of wine that was left over from the weekend, and we ate one of George's mum's like homemade flapjacks, and like we just chatted. And then the next thing, I looked at the clock and it was like 12:30, 1, and I was like, how has that happened? Like, at 4 p.m. I was shattered and wanted to go to bed, and then we ended up chatting for that long. But I think it's because we actually got a bit of time on our own then, so we could just chat about the weekend and about like just everything in general, really. So yeah, that was super nice. But this morning was a bit of a wake-up call when I had to wake up at like 8 a.m, a shower, wash my hair, and like get ready to leave and pack and everything, and get like the train back to Exeter. And when I finally got to Exeter, my suitcase wouldn't, like, I couldn't pull it up. Like, I don't know what was going on with it. I don't know if there's something stuck inside, but I actually couldn't pull it up to walk with it. So I had to pay to get a taxi, which, for those of you who know where I live, I literally live a 10-minute walk from the station. So I was really quite mad, because I easily could have walked that, but I couldn't walk with the suitcase, if you know what I mean. Like, it would have actually been ridiculous. It would have taken me about half an hour probably, as opposed to 10 minutes. So yeah, that was a bit of a bummer, but it happens. So yeah, that's basically what happened on my weekend. Like, I just had such a fun, like fun-filled weekend, which was great, really. Like, it's just exactly what I needed. So in my week, I had actually quite a good week. So basically on the Monday, George left, and then on Tuesday I like did all my work and stuff, caught up on everything, and then Wednesday I got a visit from my best friend. She came to visit me, and it was so sweet. Like, we just went around the Christmas market, we had like a mulled cider and like chilled, and like all the Christmassy lights were up, and there's like music playing, and like it just had all the like smells of like Christmas, which I love. Like, I'm such a Christmassy person, so that was nice. And then we went for another cider somewhere else, and came back and just chilled and watched I'm a Celebrity with like sweets, and it was just super fun. Like, really nice to relax and chill with her. And I just love having visitors. Like, it's great. Like, I love showing them around Exeter, and like just having people to stay, really, like in my room. Like, I'm quite like a people person. Like, I always like to have people with me. So yeah, that was really sweet. And although it was only a flying visit, like, it was still so fun. Like, it was really nice. And we cooked like a big spaghetti bolognese together, and on the Thursday we went for coffee, and we went around the actual Christmas market in the day, and like it was just so sweet. So having her come was definitely like such a nice thing. So yeah, overall I've had such a good week and weekend, and like I just wanted to fill you guys in and let you know basically about everything that I've got up to, because it has been great. But now I am back to reality a little bit, because I've got 2 solid weeks of uni left. And then I do go back home for Christmas, but the 2 weeks I think is going to be quite hard for me, because I'm just going to be working constantly, getting everything done. I've got 2 essays that are due quite soon, and I've got to get those like smashed out. And then I've got to start revising for my exams in January, which, oh my god, like I just don't want to think about yet, but I know I need to. So although it's been great, and like I have had a great time, I know now I need to like knuckle down and get everything done. So I'm feeling a little bit anxious for all of that, really. But overall it's actually been like an amazing like week. So thank you guys for being here for my tea time. So I actually forgot to mention quite a big bit of my week. So last week Harry Styles tickets came out on the Friday, and I just happened to pick up 2 tickets to go and see him with my friend Izzy. So Izzy and I are going to see Harry Styles, and I am so excited. Like, when she came down on the Wednesday, we were chatting about it the whole time. We're like, no, we need to go, we need to go. And then as soon as they came out, I just had to get them, because I mean, who wouldn't want to go and see Harry Styles? Like, he's a bit of a god. So yeah, on the 23rd of April I will be seeing Harry Styles at the O2, and I'm honestly so excited. So yeah, I just thought I'd tell you guys that before it bursted out of me. Like, I can't believe I didn't tell you in the previous clip, but now you know. But yeah, so thanks for watching guys, and I hope you come my next time for episode 3.